Eternity. Wild poultry inhabit these hills. Nobody knows how they got there or how they survive. They just do. Oh, sure, a fox picks one of them off every now and then, but they can fly short distances, and they can peck like crazy, too. Of course, hunters hunt them as well, and they are not very hard to hit, but they multiply quite rapidly, so it all works out for them. Lose one, gain three, and so on. How they get through the winters is a mystery, but they do. Feathers started drifting down our chimney. They covered the kitchen after a while. They got in our food. Mildred complained of a stomach ache, and after a few days, she laid an egg. We were quite astonished and didn't know what to do. She sat on it for a few days, and then it hatched. It was a cute little chick, and it resembled Mildred in certain ways. She sat on it for a few weeks, and then we let it roam the house. A few weeks later, the same thing happened. Mildred had a stomach ache, and a few days later, she produced another chick. Soon, the house was filled with chicks, and Mildred was giddy with delight. I was bewildered and didn't know what to do. I was feeding them all the time and cleaning up in between. Mildred had no time for me at all. She was chasing her chicks day and night. The house was filled with feathers no matter how much I swept. Then one night, a fox got into the house. I don't know how. It happened so fast. There were feathers everywhere. And in the shortest time, there were no chicks left, and the fox had disappeared as quickly as it had appeared. Mildred said, "What are we going to do? There's nothing for us to do now." "We'll go on as we did before, when there were no chicks," I said. "But I can't imagine that. Without chicks, there was nothing," she said. "Without chicks, we had one another. We loved each other. Remember that?" I said. "It seems like so very long ago," she said. "To me, it seems like it was only a few days," I said. "To the chicks, it was an eternity," she said.